the nose area is always so fiddly because I always feel like these face masks ain't made for black noses. Blessings family, it's I, Winnie Buency. I hope you're all doing well just like I am. In today's video, I'm gonna be sharing with you guys my morning skincare routine, if you want to call it that. I'm fresh out the shower and you guys can see how my skin is just glistening, it's just shiny. Well, minus my face because we'll get into that in a sec, but my skin feels so nice and soft, so I thought I'll share with you guys what I use to shower, what I use on my actual body minus my face first. So Earth to Earth Organics, some of you may know about them, some of you may not. I have previously done a video on them before. I will link it up here, although the code that I share in that video is no longer active, I am afraid. So I use the Sweet Rose body wash. It's a castle soap. Earth to Earth Organics, all their products are 100% vegan, 100% organic, natural, paraben free. Mwah, lovely. Listen, even for people like myself with sensitive skin, it's awesome. So their body wash, which you can see is almost done, but one thing I love about them is they also do this little pouches that are recyclable as well, so you can just refill it anytime you're done rather than having to keep on buying more plastic bottles and all of that, which I think is really thoughtful. This particular castle soap contains lavender oil as well as ylang oil and other natural products too. It smells amazing, and like I said, it doesn't dry your skin if you have sensitive skin like myself. What I use to moisturize again is their same branded Earth to Earth Organic Sun Kissed body butter, and it looks like this. This is how it looks like. As you can see, it's almost done. This is not even sponsored, but I love them so much, so much, to the point where when this runs out, I've bought a massive jar of their Liven Up body butter as well. So this body butter contains, again, all natural, contains things like shea butter, coconut oil, aloe vera, grapeseed oil, the list continues. It just makes your skin feel so great. It gives it a nice glow. You can apply it to your skin whilst it's damp. You can apply it to your skin when it's dry. Obviously when it's damp, it kind of absorbs into your skin much better. I kind of do a mixture of both depending on how I feel. Today I went in with their Sun Kissed body oil, which looks like this, and it contains a variety of things such as almond oil, castor oil and grapeseed oil, and it just gives you that beautiful kind of natural glow, especially when the weather's nice like it is today when I'm filming. When the sun hits your skin, you're gonna look good, baby. With my face, I've already cleansed it with this La Roche-Posay's cleanser, so I like to go for this one. I've actually been using this for a very long time. I'm gonna be using a detox mask from L'Oreal, so I'm gonna be using their clay mask. I use this about 2 to 3 times a week, and I leave it on my face for roughly about 5 to 10 minutes. I initially got it because it was on sale. I can't lie, when I see that a product is on sale and I look at the reviews or I'm curious, I kind of go for it. So literally all you need is just a thin layer and to just put it all over your skin. Great, so I've gone to wash my hands. The current time is 10:50, so I'm gonna leave it on my face till about 11. And whilst that's on my face, just chilling, I thought I'd kind of talk to you guys about how I'm feeling, what's been going on with me over the past week and a half. Firstly, I was working full-time 9 to 5 in a customer service role. I had started this role in October 2020 and I was on a 6-month probation. A week and a half ago, I was basically informed that they would not keep me on. However, you know what, when I was in that meeting, because over here in the UK, where as I'm filming right now, we're currently still in lockdown, so I was working from home. When I was in the meeting and they were talking and they were trying to pull me up on various things, some people in my situation would have felt very kind of low, like terrified, anxious about losing their job, because it's like, what are you going to do next? You've got bills to pay, it's steady income, etc, etc. For me, I can't lie, I felt relieved. I felt like a weight had been lifted off my shoulders, simply because I'm very big on manifestation. I'm very big this year on going for things that I really want to achieve, and I'd also recently got into writing down, you know, goals, things that I want to achieve, as well as having a vision board. Having a vision board is something that I create every year. I had written down on various notepads that by the end of this year I was going to leave that company and I was going to go into content creating full time, because I'm a creative person, I can't lie. I'm not a 9-to-5 individual. I do understand everybody's got different circumstances as to why they're doing 9-to-5s or why they go down that 9-to-5 route, but I just felt like it was very detrimental to my health, like having to do something that you don't really care about, something that you don't enjoy. You wake up every morning, you're continuously, because it was a call center role as well, you're continuously talking to customers back to back, and you're penalized if you take a personal break just to have a breather. Or in my situation, as you guys can clearly see, I'm a black woman at that. I would be racially abused at times, and although at the time I felt like my supervisor or management was supportive when I would report to them about certain things, well, it turns out that obviously wasn't the case. I say all of that just to say, I felt that because I had it planned that by the end of the year I would no longer be doing this 9-to-5 life, you know, which society tends to push a lot. I'm quite a free spirit, and listen, it was really taking its toll on my mental health. So for me, I just took it as a sign for me to just go for what I really want to achieve this year. As that was going on as well, my grandmother, who lives back home in Ghana, she had fallen ill. It was looking pretty bad, and in turn what happened is, about I think 5 days after I'd been let go of that job, we received news that she had passed away. Now, she was 114 years of age, so you know, she had lived her life. However, for me, it's a thing of, it doesn't matter even if she was 1,000 years old. When a loved one passes away, it's deep. Initially, I felt like, yeah, I was handling things well, you know, I was still trying to film when I can, still editing my content, still doing what I've got to do, but there was moments when I was just like, nah, I need to take time out to kind of process everything that's happened, process all of my feelings and everything. And I can't lie, today as I'm filming this is probably the first day since, you know, her passing. It's been a week and 1 day that she passed away, but you know, today I feel more like me. Yesterday I linked up with family members that I hadn't seen in a very long time, and you know what, it was just, it helped. It really helped, you know. And even though this is a sad time, it is also a joyous occasion, if you will, because she did live her best life. But not only that, but I do think that the positive in this situation is it's hopefully gonna bring my family closer together, because I can't lie, but we weren't really close. Some of us weren't really close. Like I said, there's a lot of them that I hadn't seen in years, and yes, I do feel like hopefully there'll be some kind of unity. So I say all of this just to say, maybe if you're watching this video and you're currently going through grief or mourning, or you know, it's a continuous thing, because when it first happens, when you first lose a loved one, it hurts a lot. And you know, people do say over time, you know, time's a healer and stuff. I've lost other grandparents as well, so you know, to some extent, time does make things a little bit easier, but the sadness and the hurt, you know, it doesn't necessarily go away. It's more so you kind of learn how to live with it. You kind of learn how to process things a little bit better. And also, I also really want to stress, it's really important taking pictures, filming family members, filming loved ones as much as you possibly can whilst you still have them around, because now I can look back on all of the pictures that I have with her, all the footage that I have with her. There's a vlog that I have of when I last went to see her, when I was last in Ghana, and now I look at that and it makes me smile. It does make me tear up, but it also makes me smile. The time is 10:57. I do feel like this is looking quite drying. I'm just going to wash this off with some warm water and I will be back. One thing that I really love is when I wash away this clay mask, my skin doesn't feel dry, it doesn't feel tight. I'm gonna be using Sephora's Pomegranate face mask. Looks like this, and I'm basically gonna leave it on my face for 5 minutes. When it comes to skincare, I know people are like really bougie and they have like tools and stuff to make it smooth and that, but I don't know what it is. But I like doing things a lot with my hands. I just feel that when you do things with your hands, yeah, it's more intimate. The nose area is always so fiddly because I always feel like these face masks ain't made for black noses. 11:03 now. So I'm gonna leave it on for what, 10 past 11. So in regards to dealing with grief, dealing with loss, I think for me, it's not my first time that I've experienced it. The first time that I ever experienced losing a loved one that was really close to me, I was about 14, and I'm currently 31. That was when you kind of really experienced that, oh my gosh, death is a real thing, because you know, you hear about it, but there's a difference between hearing about it and feeling it, being directly affected by it. The only advice that I can give for anybody that is going through this, and this is so weird me talking with a face mask on, I hope it's not giving you guys any anxiety, I'm really sorry if it is. Confide in people that you trust, whether that's a friend, a family member, a partner, a therapist, a professional. Write down how you feel. Don't suppress your feelings. Don't be ashamed to feel how you feel. I'm at a stage in my life where I think it's very important to be able to express yourself, to be able to find power in being vulnerable. Don't be ashamed, don't beat yourself up for feeling sad. And also understand that people deal with grief and loss and mourning, whatever you want to call it, differently. Somebody may experience what you've gone through and they might be fine. You've experienced what you're going through and you're not. You've also got to understand there's days when you're going to be okay, you'll be feeling like yourself. Then there's other days when you're gonna feel sad. Or there might be a day where you're feeling a mixture of things and it is normal. Just make sure that you talk to somebody about it. And also, chances are you're not the only person that's experiencing this grief. I feel like shared grief makes things easier. I honestly, I live for this. Ooh, gosh.
And
So sometimes, depending on how much time I have, I will just naturally allow for it to kind of absorb into my skin. Other times I'll just kind of make sure that I just pat it into my skin. So this is how my skin is currently looking like. I'm just gonna go in with my SPF, La Roche-Posay's SPF of 50+. SPFs are very important for protecting your skin. Not only that, but if like myself, you have, you know, scarring, black marks, if you have, for example, black circles, SPF is known to also help with that. And what I like to do is I just like to use a little bit. I've seen videos of people saying that you should use a lot on your skin and things like that, but I can't lie. One thing that you will find about me, the more that you kind of watch my makeup videos and my skincare videos, I don't tend to follow what other people do. I just give things a try for myself, see how my skin works with it, and kind of take it from there. This is how it's looking now. I promise you, it's not gonna look whitey white. And this is how my skin is looking like. So it's looking very glowy. As you can see, it's looking very healthy. Obviously, the sheet mask and the clay mask, as I said, it's not something that I do every day. I do those about 2 to 3 times a week. I will do future skincare routines of, you know, different products and what I do with my skin when I'm not using the mask as well. However, this is how my skin looks now. You can just go out and get cracking with your day like this, or you can proceed to do your makeup. And I'm going to be doing a makeup routine in the next video.